One of the coolest things you will ever do with a paramotor is flying over a sea of clouds. The trick is it doesn't happen often, and when it does, you have to hurry. If you guys have been following along, you know I recently went down to Lake Wales, Florida to visit the Aviator crew for some top secret filming activity. Trust me, you guys will see that video soon. Well, after some beach flying, which you saw in a previous video, we ended up back at Lake Wales itself, where a beautiful layer of fog lifted into a sea of clouds. Now, the thing with this is it doesn't happen often. Being able to fly over the clouds like this is something that maybe happens once a year in Utah. So when the opportunity presented itself, I wasted absolutely no time to sneak my way above that sea of clouds, and I have to tell you, it was probably one of those moments that I will never forget when flying paramotors. Enjoy the video, and let's get into it.
Oh yeah, dude. Only able to do this because I have a big opening below me. Guys, look at this. Oh my gosh. So I've rarely ever flown above clouds like this. This is maybe the first time I have. This is unreal. I've only ever done this a handful of times in Utah because we just don't have these conditions. We don't have clouds like this that come and cover up the floor. We have mountains and valleys, and clouds get stuck and then they dump their rain. This is sensational. Up above the clouds like this, then you really are missing out. I gotta say, this is probably one of the coolest things to do with a paramotor. Being above floofy clouds like this, it's that thing you dream about when you're a kid, you know? You sit there and you're like, oh, I wonder what it's like to fly through a cloud, right? To be in a cloud. Well, I'll tell you, it's really fun to be in a cloud. Little free ride 2 action. If this doesn't describe the joy of flying a free ride, I don't know what will. Just barrel roll after barrel roll. Right and then left and then right and then left. I mean, come on, dude. Come on, dude. That's what a free ride 2 does. Oh, man. Back down below the clouds. It's actually pretty bumpy down here. Whoop. You know, it's little things like just popping right up over that fence that remind me that we're literally just flying through the sky. That's why paramotors love to fly so low, is because it gives us that perspective of actually flying. It's, you know, it's the cool part is that, like, I'm on the ground 1 minute and then I'm like, oh yeah, let's go to the top of the tree. And then I'm at the top of the tree and then it's like, yeah, let's go back down to the ground. And we're back down at the ground. That's the cool part of flying paramotors, dude.
Before you watch this next clip, I need to give you a little backstory. After doing all of the barrel rolls up in the clouds and having one of the more fun flights I've had in a long time, which I know I say all the time, but come on, how often do you get to fly above clouds? I met up with Reese with Aviator, and we ended up doing some cool filming and some footage and whatever. You'll probably see that on their channel. after that filming, we started heading back towards the airport where we saw this airboat in the canal. After seeing the airboat in the canal, I just had to do a foot drag right past them, and that is what you are seeing right here.
Of course. That was sick. That was sick, dude. That was sick. Alrighty, guys. So we did a little bit of filming, a little bit of shooting. I'm sure you've seen some footage from that. We just had a good old morning flight ripping around with the boys and girls. Can't leave out Sandy. Anyways, we're making our way back to the airport because it's like 10:30 at this point. It's actually pretty late in the morning and it's starting to get a little thermic. Now, we could continue to fly. It's not that we can't fly. It's just that it's bumpy. And the thing that we want to do, which is low precision flying, is difficult when it's bumpy because you get rocked all around and your risk just goes up. So it's one of those moments where do we just fly to be flying, or should we land because, you know, we're not able to really do the kind of flying that we want to do? You know, you hear that question all the time of like, can you fly midday when there's thermals? Yeah, you totally can. Like, it's safe to, but all you're going to be doing is flying around, battling turbulence, keeping that wing above you, which if you're doing like a cross country, that's still fun because you're making the distance. But if you're like trying to fly precision around your LZ like we are here, then is it worth it, is typically the question that I encounter. Little foot draggy action right there. Oh yeah, let's see if we can kite this wing all the way back to the red barn. Oh no, come on. Come on, baby, come on, baby. All right, I'll set it down. Okay, if I have to.